Hello everyone, my name is Kaushal and this is the video number 9. In this video I am going to discuss about the different conditional statements like if, elif, else, nested if, else and complete guide. So what you are going to learn in this notebook, what are the conditional statement, why use them, different comparison operator, logical operator, simple if statement, if else, if elif else, nested if else, ternary operator, true false values, match case, and at last I will give a one example. In that example I cover all the concepts that I will discuss in this Python notebook. Now come to the section number 1. What are the conditional statements? Yes, conditional statements lets you program the make the decision. Suppose you want to make the code of the block executed at particular conditions, and else in the else you are execute another block of the conditions. So we use the help of conditional statement. You can do the different thing based on the different scenario. So this is the syntax, like if price drops below the SL, sell immediately. Elif, if price hits the target, book profit. Else, hold the position. So these are the different scenario, and different scenario we have the different type of the actions. So this type of the decision making we can do in the programming with the help of if, elif, else in Python. So this is the basic syntax, like if condition true, run when this condition is true. Elif means another condition true, then run the code inside this block. Else, if our two conditions are not satisfied, then execute this block of the code. So this is a visual representation of if else. Suppose you are giving the 28. So 28, it gives the strong buy, because 28 doesn't files in this any condition, it comes inside this one. Then this condition, in this condition it print the strong buys. Suppose we are giving the 90, in that case this condition is satisfied, it will print the strong sell. See, so this is the conditional statement execution. Now comes to the section number 2. In section number 2 they are the comparison operator. Operator is like this one, double equal to, not equal to, greater than, less than, greater than, equal to, less than, equal to. These are the meanings and these are the examples. If condition satisfied, it will return the true. If condition does not satisfy, it will return false. And this is the example of our comparison operator. This is very easy. You can go through the code. It will return. It can easily be understandable. Like price is equal to buying price. It doesn't equal to buying price, it will return the false. In the same manner, price is not equal to buying price, it will return the true. These are the different uh, conditional comparison operator. Now come to the section number 3. Here I am going to discuss about the logical operator. What are the logical operator? And, or, and not. Logical operator combine the multiple condition together. So in the case of and, if both the conditions are more than 2 or 3 conditions are there, if all will satisfy, then in those cases it will return the true. And in the condition, in the operator of or, either of one condition is true, then it will returns the true. and not means it's just reverse. If something is true, it will return the false. If something is false, it will return the true. This is the example of logical operator. Like if both conditions satisfied, we have defined we have defined some variable and assigned some value, and here we are going to uh, compare those value and use the logical operator. If both conditions satisfy, it will return a true, and if one of them is false, suppose this is the false, it will return the false. And in case of or, either of one condition is true. Suppose first signal is equal to true, but this is the strong by, so this is the false. It goes to the next condition. If signal is stock for yes, this is there, so it will return the true. Now RSI is less than 330, this is the false, and volume is greater than 10,000, yes, this is the true, so it will return the true. And reverse is market open is, we have initialized the false, and it will return the false, and if we put not before the variable, it will return the true. And this is we can combine all the three also. So this is example of this, and it will overall calculate true false and will return the true something. Now come to simple if statement. So basic if runs only when the condition is true. So these are the variables and these are the values. If price is greater than buying price, execute this code. If condition is false, nothing will happen, right? So this is a simple use case of if statement. So price is greater than buying price, yes, there is this. So it will print the trade is currently in the profit, and here we calculate some profit, price minus buying price, and it will print the profit also. So these two print statement executed. Next stop loss is 2800 and price is less than 2800. So this is the false. So this is the false. So this print does not print, and at last this is the print statement. So this is the example of simple if statement. Now come to the if else statement. If else statement, if one of the two block always runs. If this condition satisfy, it will print the code inside this if statement. Otherwise, else statement will be executed. So you can see here. So this is the if else statement. Now come to the if elif else change. Suppose you have more than two conditions, then how we can incorporate in the Python? So with the help of if, elif and else statement. Suppose this is greater than this, provide this elif is greater than 70, greater than 50, greater than 30, else. So these are the different condition, and different block of code will be executed depend upon the value of RSI. So this is the use case of if, elif, else statement. So when we have two more possibility, you use the elif. Python checks each condition top to bottom and run the first one is true. So it will execute from the top. Whatever the first condition met, then that condition will execute and return from and leave all the program below that. This is another example of if elif. You can go through. This is very easy. And now come to the section number 7. This is nested if else. Nested means one inside another. So this is the one if condition. After this condition, this is the another if else condition. So we can say that this is a nested if else. If market is open, else it is closed. Suppose market is open, if signal is buy, then again if balance is greater than required, place order, else insufficient fund. So this block of code is inside this if statement, else, and this else is the counterpart of this f. So we can say that this is the nested if else. See the example here. This is the outer if and this is the inside if. So this is a nested if elif example and written according to the conditions satisfied. This is another example of loan eligibility checker. It is very fine. It is very easy. You can go through this example. Now come to the section number 8, ternary one-liner if-else condition. Write simple if-else in single line. Value is equal to result this one. If condition is true, it will print this. Otherwise, it go to the else statement. So simple if-else, we have to write down the around 5 to 6 line, and with the help of one liner, you can write down only all these conditions in one line. Suppose price is greater than buying price, it will return the profit, else it will return the loss. So price, you can say that this, and buying price is this, so this condition is satisfied, it will print the profit. So it is returning the profit. More ternary examples you can go through the same concept, and it is very easy concepts. Now come to the section number 9, true and false value. In Python, every value is either truth or false. Suppose false, false value are false, 0, 0.0, empty string, empty list, empty dictionary, empty tuple, and null. These are the false value, and apart from this, everything is truth value, right? Any non-integer number, non-float, non-empty strings, non-empty list, non-empty dictionary, non-empty tuple, any object, all will returns the truth, true. See false value, and we are going to print, so these value will be printed. This print statement will be printed. This is the visual representation. False, a block is skipped, block, false, 0, false, 1, empty, false, 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 and these are the two values. And this is a practical use of truth and false. You can go through. Now come to the section number 10. Here I am going to condition about a in and not in condition. So anything, if you use the in, so the value that present in that particular data type, it will return the true, otherwise it will return the false. Like stock is equal to TCS. So stock in Nifty is available, so it will print this statement, otherwise it will print this statement. Yes, TCS is available inside this one, so it will print this statement. Not in, just opposite. Suppose any string, it is not available inside this variable, then it will return the true, otherwise it will return the false. So this is the use of in, not in conditions. Now come to the section number 11, is not it. It is used for identity check. So this is the important concept. Pay attention here. Double equal to, check the value equality. Whatever the value we assign to the variable, it can be compared by the double equal to, and each check identity same object in the memory. So first one is A is equal to 1 2 3 and B is equal to 1 2 3. A double equal to this, it returns the true. Why? Because both have same value. Next is A is B, false, because is used here. It is comparing the memory allocation, because these two are the different objects. A is different object and B is different object. Value may be equal, that is fine. And if you want to compare the value, we use the A double equal to. And if you want to compare whether these variables are pointing to the same memory address or not, then we use the A is B or A is C, right? Here we are we are using the C is equal to A. So here C or A point to the same object. In this case, it will returns the true, and in this case, it will return the false. So this is very important, and most of the people are confused. Okay, most of people have a confusion. So I completely clearly explain this this concepts. Now come to the match case. Yes, switch statement. So match case, Python version of switch case. So this is the function. Here we are using if else if. So with the help of if elif works with all the Python version, right? And this is the alternative to the match case. So we can also use the if elif conditions for the different number of the conditions, and we can also use the match case also. Now section number 3 is common mistakes. To avoid mistake number 1, using this instead of double equal to in condition. Suppose price is equal to this and price is equal to this. So this is the correct, and this will be gives the syntactical error, because here we are assigning the value to the price variable, but here we are comparing the value of both variables. So it will return the true statement. Mistake number 2, wrong indentation. If we are doing the wrong indentation in Python, it will definitely return the indentation error. And mistake number 3, we are missing the colon. Means suppose price is greater than this and just start the writing the code in after this, it will return the syntactical error. So correct way is that just put the this colon after the if statement, then code will be executed correctly. And mistake number 4, comparing the double equal to instead of is for none. If we have assigned the none to any data and we are going to use data equal to none, works but does not be recommended. Correct use is the data is n, means these are referring to the same memory address, then this is the right way. Mistake number 5, unreachable elif. If elif so score is equal to 85, you can see here, but 85 condition is not there, so it will never reach to 85. So this is the wrong order. Correct order is this, and score is greater than equal to 50, then print the pass. And this is the use of, this is the mini project. In this mini project we use the if elif and elif if elif and else statement. So this is very easy, you can go through this code. In case you have any doubt, kindly put inside the comment section. I will explain the project in detailed manner. So thank you so much for this video, and in next video I am going to discuss about the Python loop, one of the important concept for the Python. Till then, bye, and keep learning, keep smiling. Have a good day. Bye. Thank you so much.